So for number 3, I have a conditional statement. If two angles have the same measure, then they are congruent. Remember, a conditional statement starts with if P and then Q. And here it wants me to write the converse statement, which basically just says, it basically reverses them. So if Q, then P. So I'm basically just going to switch these two parts. So if two angles are congruent, then they have the same measure. This is a true statement because this is what congruent means. Congruent means same measure, so this one is a true statement. The inverse keeps the P and Q in the same place, but it just puts a not in front of it. It negates them. So if not P, then not Q. So what that's going to say, if two angles don't have the same measure, then they are not congruent. And for space here, I'm going to put the symbol instead of the word. So if two angles don't have the same measure, then they are not congruent. That is a true statement, because if they're not the same measure, then they're different, then they're not congruent. Now, contrapositive takes the converse and negates that. So it does, if not Q, then not P. So that's going to say, if two angles are not congruent, not congruent, then they don't have the same measure. And this is also a true statement. I cannot think of any counterexample for it.